Today, I would like to speak about metro spirituality. This is not something like conventional, what is called religious, ritual, or practice. Metro spirituality is all about practical wisdom to lead a life of success, and it might, but it's all about personal management. Uh, I might speak about what the Bhagavad Gita, or what Krishna advised Arjuna in the battlefield of Mahabharata. Uh, we may speak all those sort of things, but people misunderstand it, that spirituality is all about rituals, practices, and not applicable to real life. They are not cool concepts to lead everyday challenges, or to face everyday challenges of life. It's not something like that. So I would like to throw some light in this aspect. If you properly interpret what happened to Arjuna, the same thing will happen to us quite often in our lives also. Arjuna was overcome by deep depression and avalanche of indecision that fell on his head. He was not able to make up his mind, caught between emotion, inaction, and not able to take decisions. Suddenly became weak, overcome by grief. These kind of situations quite often happen to all professionals, educated people, anyone living in at any point of time in the world, not only in modern days, at any point of time. At that time, Krishna gave a cool advice of don't fall prey to your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions. Try to know who you actually are, and what you're thinking is not a reality. And Krishna gave a very practical wisdom of who is going to kill whom and who is going to be killed. Of course, he explained the concept of the soul, the Atma, the eternal energy source, and Paramatma, all those sort of things. But when you apply it to your practical life, the same kind of advices that we get through Bhagavad Gita, through Mahabharata, through Ramayana, they help us a lot in leading our lives in metropolitan cities. We are also facing the same kind of battle in all metros, facing the people, meeting the challenges, targets, pressures, stress, strain. One thing I would like to say is that detach yourself from all those sort of things. Don't be connected to them. So if you metro spirituality always teaches you how to handle yourself. Suppose you want to start something of your own. You always think that how the society would pursue, what would happen to me in case if I fail. These are all what we call it as restrictive thinking. You are playing safe, defensive approach. This defensive approach will not take anywhere. Just connect to what Lord Krishna said to Arjuna. When you fight a battle, there are two consequences. Either you may win the battle and become a king and lead a prosperous life, or you may be killed in the battle, and being a Kshatriya, you might go to heaven. Krishna very practically told that the consequences of taking part in the battle. Why should not we take a lesson from his advice? When you are going to take a decision, there is an element of your failure, but don't interpret it as people might laugh at your failure. Be proud that at least you took a decision. Be proud that you did not play safe, and you put your efforts, you tried hard, and of course, success or failure is not in your hands. There are many factors that contribute to one's success or failure. You should give your best. That's what Krishna said, and that's what we have to take inspiration from Bhagavad Gita. We have to give our best. Whatever happens, we got to take it in our stride. But our interpreting and trying to commit to the other people, how they might perceive it, what they might think is that, and my head is cut off if I fail, and in case if I do not succeed, these are all practically ambition killing, non inspirational, negative, toxic, defensive thoughts which we need to overcome. So, in metro spirituality, which is very practical and helpful to all the professionals, all the students, even for the homemakers as well. Everyone is engaged in the battle of life. So this kind of thinking we have to overcome. We should remain cool, grounded very much, understand what we believe as right. Once you are convinced what you believe as right, and once you take a decision taking everything into account, aim for success, but be ready to accept even if you fail. I don't even like to use the word fail because it's not failure, it's an effort, an attempt, a sincere attempt to succeed. You did it, and be proud of that, and whatever the outcome comes. So mental spirituality speaks or says all about this one. Keep cool, keep grounded, put your effort, and just go with the flow of the life. Thank you all. That's all for today. Keep connected. You will be getting some wisdom nuggets from Metro Spirituality. Thank you all. That's all for today.